You know that strange feeling when everything in your life looks perfect outside, but something essential feels like it's quietly dying inside? You scroll through endless feeds, surrounded by more people than ever, yet still feel profoundly alone and empty. If that resonates with you, you might be experiencing what some call the Calhoun Effect. In the late 1960s, John Calhoun created Universe 25, a literal mouse paradise with unlimited food and space. It started with 8 healthy mice, and the population exploded, doubling every 55 days at first. Then everything fell apart, not from starvation, but from something far deeper, leading to the entire colony going extinct. You might be wondering how this applies to your life right now. Let's walk through the quiet ways it shows up. First, the explosion of comfort leads to the erosion of social roles and traditional purposes in daily life. You get the promotion, move to the bigger city, and fill your calendar, but simple, meaningful rhythms start dissolving. You become excellent at consuming everything, yet slowly lose the art of contributing and belonging in deep ways. Psychologists say when every need is met, the drive to form deep bonds, take risks, or invest in community slowly fades away. You function normally in life, but you stop truly belonging, and your comfort starts starving your soul of needed friction. Second, you witness the rise of withdrawal and the emergence of the so-called beautiful ones in the experiment. These beautiful ones did nothing but groom themselves obsessively with perfect fur, but zero interest in mating or socializing. You curate the perfect online persona, optimize your routines, and chase aesthetic self-care, yet real connection feels exhausting. Third, aggression and chaos replace healthy competition as the overcrowding phase continues in the experiment. Dominant mice formed gangs that attacked others randomly, and normal social hierarchies collapsed into senseless brutality. In your life, this shows up as low-grade irritability and division you feel everywhere, including road rage. Even in close relationships, small disagreements escalate because the deeper shared purpose is missing from daily life. Fourth, reproduction and nurturing instincts decline dramatically, even though the mice did still physically mate. Infant mortality soared because parents lost both the skill and the desire to care for their young properly. You feel this in the modern hesitation around commitment to relationships, having children, or building something lasting. Fifth, the loss of meaningful challenge creates a vacuum of despair when natural struggles disappear. The colony didn't die from lack of resources, but from a deep lack of reason to live. You have more knowledge and entertainment than kings of old, yet real motivation feels strangely elusive. And sixth, the silent extinction that follows, where even with returning space, the mice showed no interest in rebuilding. In human terms, this warns of invisible personal and cultural decline until behaviors that sustain life slowly fade. The deeply validating truth is that recognizing the Calhoun effect is not condemnation, but a hopeful wake-up call. You can create anti-Calhoun spaces by seeking real conversations instead of endless scrolling and purposeful challenges. Start small by putting down the phone to call a friend or taking on a project that scares you a little. Reclaim the roles that matter, like mentor, creator, protector, and nurturer. They are the psychological nutrients your soul needs. The Calhoun effect shows us that paradise without purpose eventually becomes a prison for the soul. But you are not trapped. Your awareness right now is the beginning of building a completely different universe. You are not doomed to repeat the experiment. You are the generation that can learn from it. True utopia is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of meaningful struggle shared with others. You have the power to build pockets of meaning in this crowded world full of endless options and noise. Nurture connections that truly matter and live with the kind of intentionality the beautiful ones never found. If this video resonated with you and stirred something deep inside, then you are already waking up. Drop in the comments which part of the Calhoun effect hit you the hardest and share your story. Take a deep breath. You are not alone in this, and real life begins the moment you choose awareness. You have the power to choose differently and create a life where abundance supports real growth instead of eroding it. Protect your inner universe by seeking meaningful struggle and deep connections in this crowded modern world. You are not doomed to repeat the Calhoun effect. You are the generation that can learn and rise above it. True utopia is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of meaningful struggles shared with others. If this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.